What's funny is I just made a video saying that I never tell you what you should do. Within the hair loss community, people want to tell each other how they should manage their own hair. Oh, you should shave it off. You should take Propecia. You should take a hair transplant. And that's the opposite mentality of me. So I just made that video. Now I'm going to basically almost counter that whole mentality by asking you, what do you think I should do about my hair? Now, please know, I'm asking you this just to get a consistency among what you see, because I'm always trying to understand my audience better. Okay, I'm asking because I care. I do care, but at the same time, I'm not going to do what you say. And can you appreciate that? Can you not be offended by that? I truly care what you believe, and I want to know in the comments, but I'm not going to do what you say because I'm a confident person. But I think as the host, it's important to understand what 2,300 people out there think that I should do with my current hair situation. So, does that make sense, and is that not offensive? I don't want anyone saying, well, why are you even asking if you're not to do it? No. I'm just understanding my audience. That's all this is. Can you appreciate that? Okay, now you can? Okay, thank you. Now you're where I need you to be. Thank you. And by the way, I'm talking to some borderline trolls when I'm having that conversation. I'm not talking to most of you. There's always some borderline trolls out there who get so emotional and like angry at me if I ask for someone's opinion but don't actually act on it. It's a think of this as a survey. There we go. Okay, we've all arrived. Okay, so what I'm asking you is, if you were me, what would you do about your hair loss? Now, consider what that means though. I'm not just asking if you had my level of hair as far as how it's starting to thin and the Norwood 3 and back here starting to thin. Okay, take all that into account, but also take into account I'm married and I have 2 kids. So I'm at a different place in life than most of you. So if you had my hair and you had my living situation with who I am as a person and how old I am, 37 and a half, what would you do? If all those things were you, what would you do? Would you care about your hair? And I propose that I totally don't care about my hair. I just like helping guys deal with this, and I like making money on the side from it. That's why I do these videos. I'm not doing it because I'm personally obsessed about hair loss. But I like being a host. I enjoy being a host. If I could do something for a living, I'd be a host of like a TV show. And that would be awesome. I'd love to do that. So when you see me on TV in January 2018, just consider it. That's me trying out to be a host. Okay, but what would you do if you were me? You had Norwood 3, you had thinning going on, and actually I consider myself Norwood 3.65 because I'm 36 and a half. I think for me personally, it's matching up to my age. But what would you do? A, would you care? And B, how would you do your hairstyle? Would you, if you were to commit to a hairstyle, what would you do? And I've already said, part of my identity is that I always like to change and reinvent myself. So that's why you never see me stick with a certain hairstyle. But if you took your brain and put it in my body, what would you look like? And I guess is the best way to answer this or ask this question. How would you do things differently if you controlled my brain and therefore my hair decisions? Okay, so I truly care about your answer, not because I'm wanting to know, and I think that's the thing. I'm not asking because I'm looking for advice. I'm not looking for advice. I'm asking because I care enough about you as an individual to understand your mindset better so that I can be a better host to you. That's the real reason I'm asking. But I think ultimately this is an interesting social experiment so that we can all understand each other better. Okay, are we cool? Are we cool? Okay, go ahead and leave that comment. Help me out. No, don't help me out. Well, help me out by understanding who you are. I'm not asking for your advice. I'm taking a survey. We're cool, right? We're cool? Yeah?